knows no color, Franklin. It knows no time period. It knows no age group. Dorothy Reed has made this a haven at this location where it is a home of comfort and true sisterhood. And today they are the recipient of a grant from another organization who has recognized the value of sister to sister, not only in our community, but there is some talk about branching outside of Franklin Township. So Dorothy Reed, tell us all about sisters, all about you, what's today about, and I know we're going to touch on everyone who is in here today to witness this grant, this check that's going to be given to sisters, is a survivor. Dorothy.
Okay, hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, PJ and Franklin Reporter. We are happy to have you here on this great occasion. Sister to Sister have been around for the past 23 years, telling women to please get their mammograms. We've educated the community. We've brought awareness with our 5K walk that's coming up. And look like there's just more and more that we need to do. Women are being diagnosed younger and younger in the African American community, but we also serve anyone that's underserved. Okay, and so today we are happy to have with us a partnership that we just met, the Connie Dwyer Foundation. We are happy to have them here. I mean, we just wrote a grant like we always do, was surprised, we were humbled. They accepted our grant and they're gonna fund us some money. So we thank them so much, and with the money, we will be servicing our Breast Cancer Assistance Foundation, which is where we reach out to women that's going through treatment. They don't have to choose whether they pay their rent or should they go get their chemo. You know, they don't have a ride to get there, or should they, you know, they can't afford a taxi. So that's what the money will be used for, to help women that's in treatment for breast cancer.
Well, that's another really important point, Franklin. This is not a clinic. This is not a medical office. This is an office truly of support, where there have been babysitting services available, where a sister in need has that need addressed with a smile, with a helping hand, and where people truly feel welcomed and at home. Dorothy, you've just created such a phenomenon with this organization that I am always so thrilled when someone else acknowledges it, and acknowledges it with something I see peeking out right over there. Sarah? Sarah
Yes.
Roberts, and you are from?
I'm from the Connie Dwyer Breast Cancer Foundation in New Jersey, and our mission is very similarly aligned to yours, where we help women who are underserved and underinsured communities to ensure they can get mammogram screenings, treatment, and follow-up care and survivorship care. So we really appreciate your organization for what you do, because you help carry out through the mission throughout New Jersey, which is very important to us. And we'd like to present you and you both with our grant and a check for $10,000. There you go, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we're looking forward to a long partnership with you.
Okay. And I'm so happy to say that we were here in Franklin, Somerset area. We just branched out a year ago into Union County. So we do have a Sister to Sister chapter that's called Sister to Sister Plainfield chapter. We have the director with us here today, Tress. And Connie Dwyer also said we can maybe submit another grant for the Plainfield chapter.
Oh, this is amazing. This is true sisterhood, Franklin. This is how the word spreads, and this is how the caring grows. Tress, tell us what your involvement is potentially and already is.
Yes, my name is Tress Parker. Thank you so much, both of you, for this opportunity and just to work with Sister. Sister is a fine organization, and as Dorothy's mentioned, 23 years is a great length of time to be impactful and making a difference in the lives of so many women. And the work that we're doing is just starting. We have formed relationships in the community. I have been able to make some partnerships with some corporations that are willing to be supportive of us. And just recently, as recent as this week, Dorothy a lady from Plainfield reached out to her, and we were able to support someone with the same initiative that this great grant will be able to help us with. So there's so much more to come. We hosted our first summit, which was the Spring into Health, this past April, and we had about 178 women that came out. Some were sisters, and some were sisters that had never even heard of Sister to Sister. Mm-hmm. So we're still making impacts into the community, and we're excited to be a part of the great work that many of these ladies and this organization has done for so many years.
Well, again, my pride for this organization knows no bounds. But Dorothy, in case there is somebody out there in the community who really doesn't know, other than what we've just talked about today, what is Sister to Sister all about, and who can you serve, and who should contact you?
Okay, anyone that's going through treatment right now and they feel alone and by themselves, we don't want you to be alone. That's why we call this Sister to Sister. Give us a call, 732-246-8300, and we will help you. We will walk with you. I know breast cancer is a journey. It's not over in a month. Sometimes it's a year. So we're there to help you, support you financially if we can, with a bill that you may need help with. That's what we're here for. And then just to educate your families. Make sure what you learn you don't keep to yourself, but you share it with your family and with that next generation. So hopefully our statistics will do better. When we started in 2000, the statistics for African American women were 39%. We died 39% more than Caucasian women. Well, today it's 41%. We die 41%. The figures are going up, not down. We have a lot of work still to do, but we're still out there trying to encourage women to not only get their mammograms now, but to also get into clinical trials. We think that may be a reach. So we did reach a little bit now into research with Robert Wood Johnson, CIA.
And do you have an access number for somebody to participate in those clinical trials, or do you suggest that they go through you and be directed that way?
Go through us. Also on our website, we do have a link there. If you look at partnerships for research, you'll see a link there that will take you to clinical trials, and you can dial that number that you see.
But before you go there, Franklin, or sisters who may be experiencing this, please call Dorothy, because she's warm, she's welcoming, and she's been there. She's a 20-year survivor, as well as her daughter, and as well as every one of these women who are sitting here, part of this group. Each one of them have survived and have thrived, not only because of Sister to Sister, but because of their own fortitude and determination that I am going to beat this. But they have the love and support of a sister, many sisters. And this home is so extraordinary. When you walk in here, Franklin, this is not a doctor's office. This is a home. It's all wood paneled. There is a wood stove here. There's a beautiful garden in the back, a memorial garden. It is a place where you can feel welcomed and where you can feel like healing can take place. And that is just so important, because your mental state is controlling everything else that goes on in your body. And when you have that love and support and you feel like, I can do this, it makes your recovery that much quicker. It makes your recovery that much more possible. And Dorothy Reed, I'm always so touched and so proud of you every time. Oh my God.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. PJ had been there for us. She live streams a lot of our events, our walk, whether we're having a health summit. You're always there at our golf outings. We just thank you for the publicity that you give us.
Well, it's a publicity that is well-deserved and very necessary. And on a personal note, I have myself had scares. And the last two scares, the first person I called was Dorothy Reed. And she was always there to be encouraging, and thank God. For me, it was not something that I had to go through any kind of treatment for, but my first call, Franklin, was to a woman I trust who has been there and who offers love and support. And if the rest of the story had been different, that would have been a journey that she would have traveled with me. And I so appreciate that.
You're so welcome. You're welcome.
Well, in the rest of the story, I am thrilled that you are expanding and that you are going to be able to offer these services to others in the community. And Franklin, that takes donations. Dorothy, if someone wants to support sisters, how do they do that?
Okay, they can go through our website, which is s2scnj.org, or they can mail it to our home, 1201 Hamilton Street, Somerset, New Jersey, 08873.
Okay, wonderful. And again, the events coming up are?
Oh, we have our 5K walk October the 7th, and our golf outings October the 9th. Those are our next two events. Okay, so get ready, check our website, build a team, make a donation, but come out to our walk that will be held in Colonial Park this year.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, we've missed that beautiful park for this walk. It's going to be an outstanding event, Franklin. You need to be a part of it. You need to support this organization, because breast cancer is not going away. You've heard from Dorothy, the statistics are going up. That's not the trend that we want to see happen. And with Dorothy's help, with Sister's help, with the help of others in the community, such as Sarah and Tress, that the word will spread, but the illness will start to shrink. So we thank you all. This is PJ Parker saying thank you, Dorothy. Oh my God.
Thank you, PJ. And I want to thank all the women that came out from our organization. I don't know if you can paint
Yes,
them.
please do introduce.
This is just part of our members. They're all survivors. Some been here a long time, maybe up to almost 20 years, and some are brand new. But we thank you so much for coming out.
All right, I don't know if Bill was able to pan everyone. Okay, but again, we thank you all for your strength and for your courage and your encouraging of others. Again, PJ Parker's thanking you, Franklin, for tuning in and supporting in advance this wonderful organization, because again, breast cancer is not going anywhere and it knows no specific. PJ Parker, Franklin reporter and advocate, saying thank you, and we'll be